cleanse and heal the temple of the soul. May it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay, I thought I'd get the ball rolling tonight with an amusement healing. I thought that sounded like a good idea. So let me take a look at everybody and clear some of the energies that get between you and your ability to be amused. It's a lot of competition for your attention on many, many different things that pulls you away from being able to be right in your space and have access to your amusement. And that's a lumpy white energy I'm going to clear. There's a lot of this coming out. Good. I'm starting to be able to see the connection between you and being able to access your information on amusement. A lot of stress from the day and worry energy coming out. And the energy of feeling like you have to stay focused on being serious, or focused in this serious vibration. Good. Now the amusement's coming in. And it's like a party energy. Okay. Very good. Let me fill you all in with a big gold sun. All right. I have a request for a road trip. Let me get this out. A request for a safe, fun, easy drive and trip to the San Fernando Valley. The two people that requested it and their cat, Buddy. So let me give them a healing on their trip. Well, the trip looks like it's going to be a lot of laughs. So that's good. You guys already have the energy set at amusement and a good time. I'm going to ground Buddy because Buddy doesn't really know what's going on. Grounding the safety now. Okay. The trip looks really good. You guys did a good job of setting the energy. So it's just a matter of grounding it. And I'm going to bring some gold sun into it. All right. Good job. Have a blast. And thanks for the request. Okay. My next request is I'm having a lot of pain throughout the areas of my third chakra, stomach, left rib, and spleen. Okay, I'm going to do a third chakra healing, and I'll work on the requester first, and then I'll give a third chakra healing to everybody in the sanctuary. Your third chakra is starting to look sort of like let's say this is a tortilla and it's starting to close down like a taco. So it's not flat, it's starting to curl in. So a lot of gunk inside the chakra, so I'm cleaning that out. And some stringy stuff coming out. Okay, I'm going to get the chakra spinning because it's kind of sluggish right now. There's also a couple of cords in there that I'm going to pull out. Okay, and as I get that chakra spinning, there's a lot of white energy coming out. very thick. And as I get the outside cylinder going, and then it's starting to smooth out. Good. It's moving now. I'm going to bring some gold energy into it. Good. There you go. It looks much better and it's spinning properly now. Let me just ground the other pieces of that, the stomach and the rib and the spleen. Spleen looks like it has some energy in it. I'm just going to ground that. Okay. That energy is starting to break up in the spleen. It was spongy, like dark charcoal spongy energy. Okay. Let me fill all of that in with gold. Okay. Very good. Thank you for the request. I hope that feels better soon. Okay. The next request is the past few weeks I've been exhausted from all the energy and going through a big growth period. I've been emotional eating, and every day I say I'm only going to eat food what my body wants, but I don't. Can I get a healing to my willpower or my growth period, or some guidance on how to sit with my feelings instead of numbing with food and keeping busy? This is also a third chakra issue. So let me take a look at your third chakra first. Your third chakra has a plug of energy in the center of it, and it's not moving the way it really should be moving. And that's going to affect your willpower, because that's the chakra that governs your willpower. The thing that is coming out of your third chakra looks like a dried piece of wood. also working on the spin of your third chakra because it was kind of going around and then stopping like that. And I don't know, I think that had to do with the dried wood blocking the center of your chakra or whatever that was. Okay, it's slowly starting to spin now. Good. Now it's emptying out quite a bit of stuff. And I see you getting back in communication with your body so that your body can hear you and you can hear it. Okay, that looks pretty good. That third chakra is moving now. And I really do think that was a big part of your problem was how stuck it was. So let me fill that in with some gold. And then my communication to you about how to work on it would be to keep an eye on your third chakra. You can keep a rose in the upper corner of your screen. And when you see energy, for your third chakra, and when you see energy coming into that, give it a hello and ground it out so that you keep that spin going. So don't let that spin drag down again. All right. Good luck with that. And thank you for the request. Okay. My question is, can I receive a healing for me and my husband on releasing low-level beings and foreign energy that is blocking us on our next steps together with Supreme Being? Sure. There are a number of snakes affecting both of you, so I'm going to do some erasing. Okay, that cleared out a lot of energy. I'm going to put the two of you in a bubble and ground that. And hook you up to Supreme Being while I'm doing that so that it's all in agreement with Supreme Being. Both of your crowns are being brought up to gold. And Supreme Being's moving this really odd green colored energy out of both of your spaces. And it looks like other people's judgment. And it looks like Supreme Being's going to watch over the two of you for a couple weeks. I just saw like this gold umbrella going to come over the two of you. So that's nice. You'll be watched over and kept in the Supreme Being sanctuary. Okay, I'm going to fill you both in with big gold suns. Very good. Good job. All right, and thanks for the request. Okay, my next request is, hi, did anything shift in Joe's head after I met Marvin for lunch last week? William Joe Johnson and Marvin Lee Parrish. Joe's energy to me looks a little perkier, and he's not turned away from you, but facing you now. To me, it looks like his energy has shifted a little. And I can tell he's been thinking of you. He seems like he's a little bit happier. Not ready to initiate things yet, but it does look like his energy has shifted. I'm going to give him a little grounding. I'm going to give Marvin a little grounding, and I'm going to give you a little grounding, and work on that communication line between you and Joe. I said his energy looked happier. I wouldn't really call it happier. I think I'd rather call it lighter. His energy is lighter than the last time I looked. Okay. Your communication line with him is back to gold and also better with Marvin, too. Okay. I'm going to fill all three of you in with big gold suns. There. All right. Thanks for that request. And things are starting to shift. So that's good news. Okay. Thank you. Over the last week, I've been feeling very tired and fatigued, yet moody and edgy. It's almost like walking through mud. Can I get a healing on this? Sure. So a lot of energy in your third and fourth chakra, a little bit in your second chakra, and it's very, very thick. So I'm going to work on that first. I also see your mom's energy affecting your vitality. You're doing a good job of moving the energy out that I was looking at in your torso. Also some energy in your back channels and your spine. Good, that's coming out. Now I'm filling you in with some gold to see if I missed anything. There's a little bit of energy in your third chakra too. I guess this is third chakra night. They look like little rocks or stones in your third chakra. Okay, they're starting to come out. Okay, let me fill all of you in with gold. Okay, I hope that helps. And everything looks a lot better now. It looks cleaner. The energy in the channels is moving properly, and your third chakra has been cleaned out. So thank you for the request. All right. Next, I have a question for husband. My son has been breathing harder and congestion. Can you help with this? Okay. He has a lot of energy in his telepathic channels. I'm going to work on those. That's where the congestion is coming from. He has something above his right eye, like at an angle that looks either like it's from an injury or maybe something inside, but it's blocking energy from draining. So I'm working on that. Now I'm just working on all of the telepathic channels. Okay, now we're going to run gold through the channels. There was some really icky green stuff coming out. I just want to clear them. Okay, he's done a good job cleaning them out, and the gold went through pretty well. That should take away some of the congestion that he's experiencing. And I was just grounding his lungs. Okay, that looks better. I certainly hope that helps. I'm going to fill him completely in with gold now. Okay, thank you for that request. All right, next question. Can you help clear others' negative energy or negative entities? I recently had a fall that seemed odd or out of place that felt like it may have been due to bad energy. Sure. You got whacked in your first chakra, your survival chakra from somebody. It came in on the backside. I'm going to clean it out. Okay, I'm cleaning it out. I suspect that the whack was from your ex because the picture that the whack went into said, "You're a bad mother." Which we all know is not true. Okay, now I'm sealing up the hole. There, that looks much better. Bringing your whole aura to gold. Bringing your crown to gold. Yeah, you have really lovely energy. As everything comes up to gold, you really get to see who you are as a spirit. And it's lovely energy. All right. Thank you for that request. I hope that helps. Can you help me to release any energies that are blocking me? Yes, I certainly will try. You have some energy affecting your hearing and your telepathic channels as well. Let me clear that. And how it's affecting you is making it harder for you to hear your inner voice. little bit of energy in your willpower. There, that's another third chakra issue. And you're starting to release some energy out of yours now. There's a lot of competition toward your ambition in your third chakra. That's what it is getting cleared right now. It looks to me like you have a lot of attention on you because you are a go-getter, and that's where that competition comes in. Working on the spin of your chakra. And I see you healing yourself and now holding a sword, and kind of you have like warrior gear on, and you've got a sword ready to fight whoever's going to try to take you on. That's great. You got your certainty back. All right, I'm going to fill you in with gold. Okay, thank you for that request. All right, let's see. I feel that I'm at a turning point with many things: my relationship, my personal prosperity, the legal issues I've been dealing with. It is making me feel stabilized. It's making me feel stabilized and anxious. Can you please ground me, my relationship and prosperity space, and give me some insight about how to move forward so I can feel peaceful and happy? Well, you definitely have a lot going on in your space, but the first thing that I hear is that you have to be true to yourself and um, operate so that it makes you happy. There's so much going on in your space. Just give me a minute and I'm going to try to ground it all. Try to remember that change can be good. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but change can be good if things change. Because there's so much energy. I've got about half of it grounded. That underneath it all, you're shifting and changing yourself. And I see you looking at the question, what does freedom look like for me? Good, you're getting that pile of energy down. Good, you're doing a good job moving that energy. I'm telling you, it's like a mountain in front of you. Now it's like a little bitty hill, like a topsoil in front of you. And then you had asked some insight about how to move forward so you can feel peaceful and happy. And it has to do with your Supreme Being communication. So I'm going to clean that out. Like being able to listen to your inner voice and get feedback from Supreme Being. That communication that you have with Supreme Being is a beautiful rose gold color, and that's getting strengthened right now. Good. Now you have some space to breathe and look at things out from under the mountain of energy. So I think things are going to look a little bit better and different for you. Let me go ahead and fill you in with some gold. And you're still grounding that little pile of topsoil, so that's still continuing to go down. Good job. Thank you for the request. My boyfriend has been out of town for a couple of weeks. Could you help balance the energy of our house for when he returns in a few days. You keep the energy in the house pretty light. There's a few things that I can do to lighten it up a little bit more. So the energy throughout the house and up above looks pretty good. There's some very dark energy on the floor of the house. So let me clear that. And what's great is your kittens bring so much amusement into your household. I just saw that. They're great. They're a great healing. And now the house is coming up to a gold, and there's a really nice welcome vibration in it. Okay, that looks good. Looks very welcoming. And thank you for that. And what I'll do now is give everybody a house healing. So let me take a look at that. The first energy I see is a lot of worry in the household. So let me clear that out. A lot of white energy. Then some control energies, either beings or people that you live with. A little bit of isolation energy. And then there's a bar of energy kind of up along the top near the ceiling. And it's this gray olive energy. And it's where the house isn't really kept in affinity with Supreme Being. So I'm going to clear that. And as this energy clears, your individuality comes back. And I can see that um, come into the house again. Like how you want to decorate it, how you want to set the energy, things like that. Okay, that's leaving. Lots of space now for Supreme Being to come in and set the energy. Ooh, Supreme Being is bringing in good fortune to everyone. I like that. Filling your homes with good fortune. And peace and divine love. That looks really good. Thank you to the requester that asked for that for your own home. That was a really good request. All right. My head has been aching and I don't know why. All right, let me take a look. You have some energy in the front part of your brain. I'm going to ground, it's gray. That's clearing pretty quickly. Then you have some energy like right above your ears inside your head. And then you could also use a little healing on your telepathic channels. Like there's energy right above them. Good. This energy is releasing, and it looks like it has a lot to do with the pain that you're experiencing. It's like blocking some of the signals that your brain's trying to send. Okay, that looks a lot better. Let me fill you in with gold. And I think I'm going to give everybody a healing on their head. There's a lot of energy in the brain that looks, I don't know, it looks uh, like messages and signals that got sent but didn't actually go where they belonged, where they were supposed to go. And it looks like dead energy. So I'm grounding that. And what's happening is when I ground that, it lets light into the brain. So that's cool. I'm seeing little pockets of light get in there now. And when I was working on the last person and their brain, I noticed that a lot of energy collects underneath the brain, between the brain and the cerebellum. So I'm going to clear that. Okay, and then I'm going to give a healing to the brain stem. There's some black coming out of this, like really old energy. Good. That's bringing that part of the brain into present time. Okay, now I'm going to fill the whole brain in with gold. Okay. That looks good. Everybody's got a gold brain now. I think that's everything. Thank you for all your requests tonight. Let me close out. Filling you all in with big gold suns. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this seek and you will find tonight be complete. Amen. All right, you guys, good job. Thanks for hanging in there. Let me take a look at the calendar and see what's coming up. Oh yeah, Thursday night, that's just a couple nights from tonight, we have a miracle healing. So I'm going to work on everybody's miracle energy. And I really look forward to that. That's always a fun healing. So I hope you'll join me for that on Thursday night. And I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Got my eyes on you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening tonight. And I'll see you Thursday. All right. Bye-bye.